Oh, it feels so good. That's right. It feels amazing to be back home, to be back in the studio, to be back at 5:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m. with all of you beautiful people. We are going to talk about going all in today. We're going to talk about going all in. The volume's as loud as it gets, Pastor Jeff. So if that is a problem, we're going to have to figure something else out. But that is full mic. All right, so we're going to talk about going all in today. We're going to tell stories of people who have gone in and gleaned the lessons that we can glean from them, so that ultimately we can ask that question or answer that question. What does it really mean to bet on yourselves? And sometimes we have to go even further and say, is it a good bet? What does it mean to bet on ourselves? And is it a good bet? Right? We've got to really dive in and talk about that. It's Wednesday, but we're also going to have a little TikTok Tuesday from my guy Brandon, since we had technical issues and we were not able to have a show yesterday. Brandon's going to stop by today right here on GM3X. Thanks for being here with me. I hope you're ready, because it's time to rise and grind. Welcome to GM3X. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to eight, and the founder of the 800% Elite Club. I hope you're ready for motivation, education, inspiration, celebrity interviews, and thought-provoking conversations, because it's 5:30 a.m. and it's time to rise and grind. Hey, good morning. Sorry about that, Clubhouse. I had the audio going out the wrong side, so you weren't able to hear the little intro there, but there was one. If you were on Facebook over or YouTube, you would have seen it. That's right. Hey, check it out. Today is Wednesday. That's right. Today is Wednesday, aka CMA Day. In most cases, Carter Myers Automotive Group. We've got an extra Wednesday today, so I probably won't get to see a whole lot of my Carter Myers Automotive peeps, but I'll see them right here on Facebook, because I know you're here watching the show. But today is Wednesday, November 30th, 2022. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Wednesday, November 30th, 2022. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most, of this absolutely incredible day. Wow, that was super loud. Of this absolutely incredible day. I'm coming to you live from Kentucky. That's right, I'm home. I'm coming to you live from Lexington, Kentucky, which I'm super excited about. I just got back yesterday from North Carolina. Now, in North Carolina, I was at the Cherokee. I was in Cherokee, North Carolina, at the Harrah's Cherokee Resort and Casino. This place is massive. Can't believe it. Never seen anything like it. Place is so huge. Also out on the Indian reservation, and also like a internet dead spot. I had a conversation with the IT people there. They were like, bro, you are not streaming out of this place. Like, we're just letting you know. You can maybe surf a little bit online, but you are not going to be streaming out of this place. And so it was big and it was massive, but it was technologically a little bit behind the times. We had a good time. I was there with Beaver Toyota, which Beaver Toyota is an incredible organization out of Cumming, Georgia, which is just outside of Atlanta, right about 50 minutes out of Atlanta. And I was doing some work with some of their top performers. Now, for those of you that are watching the show, this picture, this Backstreet Boys-esque picture of us up in the woods might not look like work, but this is real. The real work is done, just so you know. Right? So I went in and we spent time with the group, the organization. These are top performers that won a trip to the Cherokee Resort to spend 2.5 days with me and their leader, Patrick. On this trip, we also did some hiking. I like to get people up nice and early in the morning, take them out for a hike, stretch them. We hiked up to 6,829 feet, which was absolutely incredible. and we put in the real work, which is pushing ourselves to be the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be, scaring ourselves just a little bit in the process. Now, you have to understand this is a winning team. The team over at Beaver Toyota has done an incredible job. As a matter of fact, they just sold 85 cars on Black Friday. 85 cars one day, Black Friday, one organization. Absolutely incredible. Pastor Jeff Moffitt actually just bought a vehicle from there recently. But if you want to know what winning looks like and feels like, let me show it to you right here. This is Beaver Toyota after selling 85 cars in a day.
85. 1, 2, 3. 85!
That's it right there, folks. That's 85 cars in a day, which is a big deal. Whether you're in automotive or not, I'm sure you can understand how big of a deal that is, right? So this is an amazing organization. They have grown, the Beaver Toyota organization has grown over 400% in the last 3 years. And they are on their way to an 800% increase. Now, what's even more spectacular about the 400% increase they've already had and the path to 800% increase that they're on, what's even more spectacular about that is they've done that in the midst of an inventory shortage. I know you guys have seen the news. I know you've seen people talk about inventory shortages, not just in the auto industry, but in lots of different industries. So with a reduction in new car volume in the midst of going through COVID, right? With shutdowns and the masks and all of the uncertainty, they've been able to increase 400% through that season in volume, going from selling 100 cars a month to where now they're on track to possibly do 700 cars a month next month. Now, this is this COVID season, this inventory shortage, it has been crippling for many dealerships in the industry. You've seen it. You drove by the lots. There was a season where you drove by what once were full car dealerships and you saw empty lots, empty parking spaces. And yet they still managed to grow 400%. How did they do it? That's the question, right? You got to say, well, how did they do that? You took away the volume, you changed the entire game. How do we still grow 400%? And the answer is simple. They went all in. They went all in on what it is that they believe. They completely disregarded, completely dismissed what was going on economically or what they were told was going on or what anybody else was said that we were supposed to do. They went all in and bet on themselves. They bet on themselves and they continue to do so. No breaks. They never slowed down. They never allowed any outside excuse. They had no backup plan. They just pushed the chips all in every single day. They continue to push the chips all in just like they would in poker. They fully bet on themselves.
Hey guys, check it out. It is TikTok Tuesday. I hope you're having a great start to your week. We're just coming off Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving, you know, we celebrate friends, family, and you have family get-togethers and silly things happen, kind of like this right here.
Up the butt.
Come on, get it good up and in there. Come on.
Try to give me a belly.
This is so nasty. I don't know where I'm going. Up here? I can't go anywhere else. Just right here. Yes. Here. Stuff up as far as you can.
I want to
Shove
snap.
your hand up there.
I want to snap that turd.
Stop.
Get more in there. Come on.
Talk dirty to it.
Oh my god.
What do you know you're getting?
No. This is disgusting.
Try to give me a belly.
I don't even know if I'm going to the right place. It's coming back. It's coming back.
Shove it up there, Chris.
Is it supposed to be up here? butt.
Yeah, try again.
This is disgusting. Seriously, what? Please turn it off. This is disgusting. Look at this.
You're doing great.
Oh man, you gotta love it. Good old family embarrassment at its finest. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and guess what? I'll see you guys next week in December. That's right, December. See you then, guys.
All right, check it out. That didn't translate as well on the audio side, but the great news is it gave me time to go live again. I'm live on Facebook, baby. They keep trying to shut us down this morning. If you are catching this video on a replay, we've had a heck of a morning here this morning. There's a couple other pieces, so you'll have to there's 3 pieces to the show. You have to put them all together in order to get one show. But for those of you that are over on Clubhouse, if you want to come back and check out full production, we're live. I won't speak his name anymore. I won't say his name. I won't do any of those things. So I won't get us shut down. So you can come check out the full production. Thanks for hanging with me this morning. But we are talking about, what does it really mean to bet on yourself? What does it really mean to go all in? And on December, Soul Salcedo, I feel you, girl. There you go. Thanks for putting the link over there on Clubhouse. Just click the link at the top. All right. So on December 26th, yes, we know the date specifically. On December 26th, 2008, my wife got pregnant with her first child. Since that day, since December 26th of 2008. Now, what is going on with this video? Hold on. It says I'm live, but then it looks like it's just frozen. Is that what you guys are seeing? Facebook hates feed. Okay, there it goes. All right, there we go. This is frozen on my phone. All right, she got pregnant December 26, 2008. And since that day, my wife, my beautiful bride, she has been pregnant or nursing. What's up, Jeremy Nolling? She has been pregnant or nursing all but 5 months of the last 14 years. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. My wife has been pregnant or nursing, right? So basically had an alien attached to her body, sucking her dry of all of her nutrients. For all but 5 months out of the last 14 years. Over those 14 years, my wife has given birth to 7 children and helped raise an 8th. She homeschools all of the children. I shouldn't say that, not the adult child. But she homeschools 7 of the children. When she got pregnant with her first, she quit drinking, she quit drugging, she quit all of the partying. She quit all of those things at 23 years old. At 23 years old, 14 years ago, my wife committed and went all in, completely sold out on being a mom. Literally nothing outside of that. I mean, my wife, clearly. but completely sold out on being a mom. Pregnant or nursing all but 5 months of the last 14 years. Homeschooling all of the children. She hasn't had any job outside of the house. This is what she does. Go to her Facebook page and look at her photos. Try to find a photo of on my wife's Facebook page that doesn't have a kid in it. You literally can't. Like, you go to her Facebook, which she's going to get mad. Don't try to friend her. She won't friend you. If she does not know you, my wife will not friend you. I'm just letting you know. She's a major introvert. When I talk about her here on the show, she's like, why are you doing that? Because now everybody's trying to be my friend. And then she feels bad because she ain't going to respond to your friend request. I'm just letting you know right now. So don't do it. But if you go to her Facebook page and you look at her photos, good luck trying to find one that she does that there's not a kid in it. Leslie is a mom. That's what true betting on yourself, going all in looks like. My wife is a perfect example. And here's the thing, success rewards those that go all in. My wife has been rewarded with a purposeful existence because she chose to go all in on that one thing. She didn't tippy-toe into it. She's not part way in. She's not 1 foot in or 1 foot out. Success rewards those who go all in, those who fully commit to a solid belief. Those who are convicted in their minds, both their minds and in their hearts. You see, in order to go all in, you have to truly believe all of you. There cannot be fear. There cannot be doubt. There cannot be trepidation. No, it's complete. It's thorough. It's an 800% unwavering knowledge of this is the choice I am making, and win or lose, wrong or right, failure or success, this choice that I am making, this bet that I am making on myself will ultimately get me where I want to go. You see, I've noticed in today's day and age, there's too many people cautiously step forward into things. Okay, well, we'll test this out a little bit. Okay, well, we'll give it a try. Okay, well, let's perfect it. Let's make sure that we map it out first before we take action. Let's figure out exactly what the end is and all of the steps along the way, and then someday we'll lean in. My fear is, my worry is, my concern is, all of these conversations that take away from the ability for you to truly commit. You see, it is only through a confidence of knowing that you can go all in and win that you'll actually do it. I'll give you an example, and hopefully I'm allowed to say this person's name. Now I'm scared. Facebook done shut us down twice this morning already for saying one dude's name. Now I'm just going to say another person's name. Maybe I won't say his name. I'll L on. I'm feeling a little musky. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it or not, but I'll just give it. I'll just say it. But look at this guy, Elon Musk, right? This is a guy who goes all in. He has confidence of knowing that ultimately, even if it falls flat, or even if he fails, or even if it's a mistake, or even if it's the wrong choice, he goes all in on the choice because he has an unwavering belief in himself. He knows in his heart and his mind that ultimately it will lead him to wherever it is that he wants to go. Like him, don't like him, agree with him, don't agree with him, doesn't matter. Matters zero. The lesson is the confidence that he is willing to go all in, which he backs up with his mouth and his dollars. The confidence with which he's willing to go all in is why he has the success that he has. Another one would be Jesus. This guy, Jesus, they wrote a book about him, #1 best-selling book of all time. This guy had complete belief in mind and heart and was willing to and ultimately lost his life for that belief. He put his life on the line. He fully committed. He was all in. Whether you believe in it or don't believe or agree or align matters zero. What matters is he bet on himself. You can find somebody like The Rock. Look at The Rock. Did you ever notice that The Rock plays The Rock in every movie? Did you ever notice that? Dwayne The Rock Johnson plays Dwayne The Rock Johnson in every movie. Now, he might have a different name, a different character name, but he's the exact same in every single movie. You know exactly what you're gonna get, right? It's because he has this unwavering belief, his mind and his heart. He knows that when he is authentically, truly him, that's where the success will come from. He doesn't know if the movie will be a success. He doesn't know if the movie is going to be a failure. He doesn't know if the TV show is going to be a success. He doesn't know if the TV show is going to be a failure. He knows that when he is authentically he, ultimately he'll win. Beyonce is another prime example of this. Angelina Jolie, another prime example of this. Did you ever notice that Angelina Jolie always plays Angelina Jolie? You notice that? Every movie, Angelina Jolie's the same. Like her, don't like her, like Beyonce, don't like Beyonce. Authentic, true belief in self. That's what it really means to bet on yourself. See, the bet is to go all in on you. The bet is to push all the chips in on you. You see, it's not the job that you're betting on. It's not the idea that you're betting on. It's not the opportunity that might be in front of you that you're betting on. It's not the book that you're going to write that you're betting on. It's not the song that's going to be your break-free song that you're betting on. No, it's none of that. The bet is to bet on you. You are the magnificent piece. You are the authentic piece. You are the unique piece, not the tool, not the idea, not the product. You see, what it really means to bet on yourself is to know and understand that the magnificence that exists, that will be attracted to you, ultimately comes from and through you. You see, you are the source. It's you that's the child of God, the God of the universe, right? God didn't make the book that you're going to write. God didn't make the real estate office that you put together. God didn't make the startup company that you're building. No. It's not betting on the thing that's out there. It's betting on this in here. See, God created you. You are a child of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. Created you with intention and purpose. And that intention and purpose was he made a bet on you in hopes that you'll make a bet on yourself. And he gave you all that you need. 10 fingers, 10 toes, most of us. But more importantly, he gave you the spirit, right? He gave you a soul. He gave you the ability to create, to attract. And so my challenge for you as we go through the rest of this series, which will be fabulously interesting the way it started. My challenge for you as we go through this series is to really take a look and say, am I really betting on myself? And then to ask yourself a further question. Is it a smart bet? Is it a smart bet? Am I carrying myself in such a way that it would be a smart bet for someone else to bet on me? Am I carrying myself in such a way with the discipline required for others to be able to grow, learn, and thrive from my success? Because I think sometimes when we look ourselves in the mirror, if we ask that question, some of us might say, yeah, I want to bet on myself, or I am going to bet on myself. But when we look in the mirror, we go, well, if I was on the outside, I wouldn't bet on me. So we're going to dive deeper into that this week, right? What does it really mean to bet on yourself, and are you really a good bet? I truly believe that if you are not, or do not feel you are a good bet at the moment, that can change. I believe that there are disciplines, there are processes, there are teeny tiny little tweaks and understanding that can be done over time to create the champion and magnificence that truly exists in you. I believe that because what I know is that you were born with everything you need in order to be a sure bet. Friend, I love you. I don't know if anybody else told you that yet today. I want to be the first. I absolutely stinking love you. I do, like 800%, like right there, boom, 800%. I absolutely stinking love you, all right? So come back and hang out with me again tomorrow. We'll try to have another show right here from the studio. But go out there today and bet on yourself. Does that sound fair? Fair enough. All right, I'm going to roll us out of here. We're going to go chat on Clubhouse for just a couple minutes. And I got to jump in the truck because I'm supposed to be meeting my boy at the gym in 10 minutes. But the gym is 25 to 30 minutes away. So this will be interesting. But we're going to continue the conversation over on Clubhouse. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for your patience.